So in this video, we got 5 guns that I personally think are super overpowered, and we're gonna get into those. I'm gonna give you a best class setup for every single one, and guys, trust me, this list is definitely guns that you want to use within the game. These are guns that you gotta use if you want to drop those enemies really fast. Check it out. These are the best class setups I can make for every single one of them, and they are damn overpowered. What is up, guys? My name is Nick, and welcome back to another Modern Warfare video. Today, we're going to be talking about 5 guns that will shred through any enemy, and I just want to say early on, happy, merry, early Christmas, however you want to say it. Merry Christmas Eve to all of you guys out there who celebrate, and for those of you who don't, I hope you have a good holiday season nonetheless. But let's get into this class setups, guys. We're going to use some guns that I haven't showed you yet. Like, one of them is actually a pistol on this list, and it is really damn good. The next one, we're going to have 2 SMGs and 2 assault rifles to talk about on this list. If you guys are new around here and you want to support the channel, make sure to subscribe with those notifications turned on. I would truly appreciate that. Drop a like on this video. We're gonna go for 997 likes on this one, and if you guys could let me know down in the comments below what your KD is in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, that would be absolutely great to know as well, because you know the KD, we're not really gonna get many Christmas noobs this year. You're gonna go up against people with the same KD as you, so you're not gonna play those really new bad players and stuff, and it kind of sucks because every Christmas a bunch of Christmas noobs hop on and you get to drop them like crazy, and it's just so fun. But this year with the skill-based matchmaking, it ain't happening. But let's get back on topic, guys, and talk about the top 5 overpowered classes. Now, I want to start it off with the pistol. That's what I want to start off with, and then we'll move on to the great weapons and stuff like that. But for the pistol class, man, we're going to be using the .50 caliber. This is a great pistol. I honestly, dude, I love it, especially if you pair it with stopping power. It becomes a one shot to the chest and up. It's insane. You guys, trust me, you got to use this pistol right here. Now, for the class, what you want to run is the muzzle, the monolithic suppressor. This gives you sound suppression and damage range. Now, it does take away some ADS speed and aim walking steadiness, but it's all good nonetheless. I mean, dude, the damage range is super important on this, and then the sound suppression, enemies will never hear where you're shooting from, so I highly recommend that. Next off, we'll go to the barrel, which is going to be the Forge Tac Extended. I highly recommend this one as well because it gives you more damage range and bullet velocity, meaning that, dude, if you got 2 damage ranges and that bullet velocity, those bullets are going far, fast, and efficient. You're going to be shooting people like crazy. Now, unfortunately, this one does have a -2 ADS again to the aim down sight speed, so we have 2 of those, but dude, it's a pistol. It's super light anyways. You don't really need the ADS speed on these things to lift it up and aim really fast. Next off is going to be the laser, the 5MW. This one is, like I always say, dude, it's one of my favorite ones. It gives you the hip fire accuracy and that sprint to fire speed, which is super important when using smaller guns that you like to rush with. That sprint to fire speed is amazing. Now, the laser is visible, but who cares about that? Now, for the trigger action, you want the match grade trigger. This gives you a faster fire rate, and it gives you aiming stability, meaning when you're shooting down and you're aiming down sights and stuff, you're going to be shooting really fast, but you're also going to be very stable, meaning you'll hit those shots very easily, no problem whatsoever. But the hip fire accuracy is weak, but I don't really recommend hip firing with pistols anyways. And for the last one, the last attachment on this one, you're going to run the rear grip stippled grip tape. This one you guys are going to see a lot. This is my favorite grip tape, and it gives you ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, only taking away some aiming stability, so it's really worth it right there. That's the pistol class, guys, the .50 caliber. Definitely use it. Going on to the first SMG on the list, guys, that is going to be the MP5. For the MP5, dude, I love this class so much. It's great for rushing, it's great for mid-range, great for close range. You guys will be dropping a lot of people with this, and you're gonna be dropping people using the MP7 as well, trust me. Like, this class is actually really good. So for the first attachment on the MP5, I highly recommend this one, and that is the Barrel FSS Lite. The reason I like this one a lot is because it gives you ADS speed, and it only takes away bullet velocity. There's not many positives, and there's not many negatives, but that positive is it's a really good trade-off for less bullet velocity. I'd rather aim down sights really fast and have my bullets not travel as far as fast than anything. So, I mean, this is a really good one. Next off, the laser, the 5MW laser for that hip fire accuracy and sprint to fire speed. And the only negative on this one is the fact that your laser is visible, but this one I like because hip fire, dude, on a pistol, I mean, not on a pistol, on an SMG, that is recommended. I recommend doing that, especially if people are up close. Start shooting your gun before you aim down sights, and you're going to see you're going to be doing some damage, and by the time you aim down sights, you'll knock the guy out super fast. Going down to the stock, we're going to use the F-Tac Collapsible. This one gives you movement speed, and it gives you ADS speed, aim down sight speed, so I recommend this one as well. It does take away some aiming stability and recoil control, but at the end of the day, that doesn't really matter. For the underbarrel, the Commando foregrip is one that I highly recommend, and one that you guys are going to see again on this list for sure, because it's really good. It gives you recoil stabilization and aiming stability, only rendering your movement speed. Your movement speed is going to be a little slower, but the recoil stabilization and the aiming stability is going to be really good. So you're going to be very, very accurate with that attachment right there. And for the rear grip, the granulated grip tape, this one gives you aiming stability and aim walking steadiness, only slowing down your aim walking movement speed. So this one, dude, you're going to be super accurate. This gun's going to feel like a laser, and I highly recommend using that MP5 class. Now, going to the first assault rifle on this list, this is one that I recently gave you guys, and that is the Kilo 141. For this one right here, I say, dude, I don't know, I feel like you could play up close with it. It feels good at mid-range, and it feels really like a laser at that long-range sights. So, I mean, this one's really good. I love using the Kilo 141, and let's just get into the class right away. For the barrel, you're going to use the Singard Arms 16.6-inch SOCOM. This gives you the damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control, so it gives you those 3 positives right there, only slowing down your ADS speed. So 3 positives to 1 negative. I mean, you're dumb if you don't take it, right? For the laser, you want to run the TAC laser. This gives you that ADS speed that we just lost. It gives you aim walking steadiness, I should say. I was going to say aiming stability, but it also does give you aiming stability, only making your laser visible. Again, 3 positives to 1 negative. So we got 6 positives already on this class and only 2 negatives. And I don't really recommend putting on anything that has a lot of negatives. So for the optic, you're going to use the GI Mini Reflex. It gives you negative ADS, so that's not the greatest thing, but you guys don't got to worry about that because we're going to get it back pretty soon. For the underbarrel, the Commando foregrip is the one I recommend. This gives you recoil stabilization and aiming stability, only slowing down your movement speed. And for the final one, the rear grip, stippled grip tape, gives you ADS speed and sprint to fire speed, only taking away some aiming stability. So the only negatives we have on this is your laser is visible, your movement speed is slightly slower, you have aiming stability issues, which means you're probably going to feel like your gun's kicking a bit, but you won't even notice that because we already got an attachment that puts it back on, and your laser is visible. Dude, like, you get so many positives on this one right here. I believe you get like 6 plus 2 plus 4, you get like 10 positives to 4 negatives. So guys, trust me, this is really good. I highly recommend using this class for the Kilo. It feels better than the next gun that we're going to talk about on the list, which is the M4A1. The Kilo, I like it better, but the M4A1, the class that we made here, we're not really using the actual M4A1. Like, it is the M4A1, but we're using it in the SMG version, and you guys are going to see why. So we're going to make this gun very close quarters and very, very light, so we can run fast. So the first thing you want to run is the Barrel FSS 11.5-inch Commando. This one's really good because it gives you that ADS speed and it gives you movement speed, so you can run around a lot quicker. Your bullet velocity is lower and your recoil control is a little hard, and you guys are going to see as we go on with this class that recoil control gets very hard. For the laser, you want to run the 5MW laser for that hip fire accuracy and sprint to fire speed. The only thing negatives, I should say, is your laser. For the stock, you want to run no stock so you can get movement speed advantages and ADS advantages, only ruining your aiming stability and recoil control. So this gun's going to feel weird when trying to go for long range, so I highly recommend only using it for close and mid-range because it's going to have a lot of kick. For the underbarrel, the Commando foregrip is the one I recommend. You guys know what it is. I already gave it to you like 2-3 times in this list. Gives you that recoil stabilization and aiming stability. And for the last one, the rear grip, stippled grip tape for that ADS speed advantage and sprint to fire advantage. The only disadvantage is the aiming stability, so it feels like really weird shooting at long range with this gun, so I don't recommend it. But the #1 weapon on this list is the MP7. This is a class I haven't given you guys yet, and it's one that I've recently fallen in love with, and we're gonna get into it. So the Barrel FSS Strike, this gives you damage range and bullet velocity, taking away some ADS. For the laser, you want the 5MW laser. You guys already know what that does. It gives you that sprint to fire speed you really need. For the stock, we're gonna run no stock whatsoever. This gives you movement speed and ADS speed, taking away some recoil control and aiming stability, but this gun barely feels like it has recoil to begin with, so don't worry about that. For the underbarrel, we're going to use the Ranger foregrip for that recoil control and aiming stability, and it does take away some ADS and aim walk and movement speed, but don't worry, man, it's a light gun to begin with. And for the rear grip, the stippled grip tape for that ADS and sprint to fire speed. So that is it, guys. Those are the top 5 weapons. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and also let me know what your KD is in the game right now. If you guys could drop a huge like, we're going to go for 997 like I said on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here with those notifications turned on. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.